Okay. We're getting here. Oh, yeah. I was getting everything set up. Yup. It's time to party, baby. Hello. Oh, yes, sir. How we doing? Let's go. Good deal. Get this camera started up. Good evening. There we go. Johnson, how you doing, man? Good to see you. First one in here. Perfect. Good stuff. All right. How we doing? Wow. I can take these out for now. I was grooving along with y'all. Grooving, baby. Just got me a nap. Definitely charged up, ready to go. I left my drink, but we'll get that later on. How we doing, Knox? Good to see you. Good stuff. Man, I'm excited to be here with y'all tonight. How's everybody doing? Everybody good? We're good over on my end. All good. It's going to be a good day, man. It's going to be a good day. It's going to be good. Okay, good deal. Knox, where are you from, man? Got some good videos lined up today. Listen, I know we've been through some mindset videos, we've been through some boot camp videos, we've been through everything far and in between. We've been through it, but I've got a lot of good stuff lined up as well today. At least I think so. Mike, Buffalo. So you're from Buffalo, Knox. Good deal, man. Good deal. Good to have you in here for real on that. Thank you for stopping by. Mike, how's it going? How are you doing, man? Good to see you. Mike, you're faithful. You're always in here, dude. I really appreciate that, man. I hope you're doing well. No, I have not heard anything from Thomas yet. What's today? Today is October 6th. If I did everything correctly in the math and everything, once we, like I said, his ship off date was definitely off, but it should be, I think maybe next Friday would be graduation day if everything went perfect for him. Yeah. So that would put him at wait a minute. Hold up. That will be October the 11th. October the 11th should put him kind of where we are on graduation date. If everything went as well, everything went as planned for him. But yeah, hot in Kentucky. It's definitely hot here where I'm from as well, man. Just ready for some fall weather, ready for a break in the weather, man. Goodness gracious. Buffalo, I'm sure is pretty cool up there in Buffalo. I would imagine seeing Knox up there and all the other ones. But yeah, I was telling them Mike got some good video ideas lined up for us. I think, in my opinion, like I said, we've done some videos. I want to walk. I saw this. I kind of planned it of what, the drill instructors and the officer candidate school, like the Marine Corps mindset and the mission within the past couple years of where the Marine Corps is and where their mindset is. I wanted to watch a video, a 4 to 5 minute video with you guys and kind of discuss that and let you guys know. Fall is here. Man, send it south, Knox. Send it south. You're in Buffalo, man. Send it to us. I'm deep in the deep south, and it is, I think heat index yesterday was 104, and we were sitting at about 94 degrees yesterday, and it is hot, hot, hot. Gunpowder, how you doing, man? Good to see you in here early this time, bud. Good deal. Yeah, I'm trying to kind of get the time frame gap of what's good and where everybody's at, and how we can get everybody lined up and in here. I know some other guys have prior commitments and things too on Sunday. I got football. Yeah, man. Oh yeah. Appreciate y'all supporting. Hey, yeah, Gunpowder, we got a good one tonight, baby. We got a good one. We got some good stuff going on, good stuff planned. Let everybody come in, and we'll start jumping into the videos and letting you guys know let me know. You're a family man, so I'm all over the place. I got you, dude. That's the way to be. I get it. I understand it. That's good. That's good, man. That's good. Always, always good to be a family man. But yeah, that's definitely some good stuff in here. I know I threw out a video today, just talking about some stuff that we went over in live stream and what we were talking about, fundamentally in the Marine Corps and what it was like, and I had a lot of feedback of I asked a question of, hey, when was the first time that in Edison Range, when you went to the rifle range, was that the first time that you shot a weapon? Was that the first time you did? Oh yeah. What's up, John? Just keep our thoughts of our brothers and sisters in the wake of the Helene destruction. Things are way worse for being reported to the FEMA response. Yeah. John, listen, I've got guys in law enforcement, buddies of mine that are there now from my state, that they've been there. And I see pictures here of the real life of what he's telling me. I've got a couple buddies there, and it is absolutely devastating. You're right. And they don't do it justice on the news or on TV, but dude, he's sending me pictures, real life, boots on the ground, and it is absolutely ridiculous of what's going on. And you could imagine what it's like. I mean, Europe, you're not that far from, well, I don't know exactly where you are, but you're That's closer to you than it is to me. So yeah, they are definitely, things are whack. Northeast Tennessee here, and a lot of homes and families gone. People cut back off in the hollers. Yeah, that's real life, man. That is real life stuff right there. But yeah, it is going to take a long, long time to recover. North Carolina got far. North Carolina got hit by far the worst. Yep. Hey man, I'm new to your channel. What do you do around here? Well, the Beach Gecko, how are you, man? Thank you for joining in. Listen, I'm just getting started here, but we go over videos, current events, military, conversation. Sometimes we'll get into some football, but just bridging generational gaps. And I served in the Marine Corps, so we do Marine Corps stuff, but we do Army, we have Air Force, we have Navy, we have Coast Guard, we have a plethora of people that come through the channel, and information and feedback, and building a community, a brotherhood together. So we're good, man. You're welcome here. Tell me about you. Where you at, man? Where you from? There are places that are hit that are so cut off, it's going to be a whole mess when colder weather sets in. It's going to be a long term. Yeah, John, you're exactly right, man. They better get to it quick. Yeah. McJunkin, our outdoor field kitchen is on the outskirts of Boone. I do know where Boone is. We're delivering drinks, water to these poor folks. Please pray for these people who need our help. I know, man. John was just saying that. I was just talking about that. I've got friends, law enforcement buddies that are there. They are in the fight. They're boots on the ground. They are working and constantly back and forth, search and rescue going up. So yes, I do know, man. It is tough. It's tough. But thank y'all, man. I hope you guys um are taking well up there, McJunkin. Man, you're still doing good stuff for the people. You're still doing good things, man. I know you will, and I know what your mission and your heart and your mindset is. I'm from Georgia. I like to join the Marines myself. What color crayon is the best? Well, that depends on who you ask. Some say red. I'm a green type man right here. Of course, I have a menu over here that I can choose from. 16 different flavors. I'm a red, blue, and green type of Marine. So, good deal, man, from Georgia. All right. I guess you're a Falcons fan and a Georgia Bulldog fan, but good deal, man. Glad to have you in here. If you have any questions, there is a lot of knowledge. There's a lot of guys from old school Marine Corps to middle school Marine Corps to new school Marine Corps in here and the community. So if you have questions, we got answers. I'm sure we can get you one. After we leave here, we're going to head up to Kingsport, Tennessee. Gotcha. It's weird nobody's talking about the size of the hurricane. When it hit land, it was in 45. You're exactly right. It covered the whole, you got Florida, you got Georgia, Alabama, North Carolina, Tennessee, South Carolina. You had the whole eastern part. And for me, what I'm hearing, it just stopped and it just dumped tons and tons of rain over North Carolina. Awful, man. It's tough. And you really don't see the hurricanes coming that far inland. I live on the Gulf, down south. So when it comes through the Louisiana, Mississippi, and up from there, we're getting a lot of it. But you don't really see that coming up from the Gulf, going all the way into North Carolina and just sitting there. That's tough. That's a huge current. Yeah. McJunkin, we're trying to figure out how to help. So much false information going around. If it's not false, it's disheartening here. They're turning with people trying to get help. Yeah, John, listen, like I was telling you, I've got buddies right here that I can put you in contact with that are boots on the ground, that have been there. They're law enforcement guys, friends of mine, and I trust them. And so they're helping people. They're getting stuff done. They're not waiting. They're doing it. You got to go for crayon pencils. It's got that wood smoke flavor. Come on, dude. I ain't got into the colored pencils yet. You brought me here with the video about 70 something rounds and 20 something means an expert. Okay, that was the Air Force. And we talked about a Air Force boot camp video on their qualifications during boot camp and how they handle rifle qualifications. So yes, I do remember that video. We got 3 days of heavy rain before the hurricane ground was saturated, so naturally it's going to run down. Yeah, that's the problem, man. It's the pre, it's the during, and the after of what it dumps. Y'all got the worst of it, man. We started out in Greer, South Carolina, went to Greenville, and then on over to North Carolina. Yep, the Boone, the Appalachian, the Asheville area, all that, man. Total destruction, man. Bad stuff. Mother Nature is scary, and there is nothing you can do about it. Nothing you can do about it. But hey, McJunk and I do appreciate you getting in the fight, man, and doing that. That's awesome, dude. You're doing it. We're supporting. We're trying to do as much as we can from here, sending people over, sending people there. I mean, Marines alike, anybody. I think it's Americans, just decent human beings going to take care of their neighbors and not have to wait on anything, man. It's tough. I'm in Mississippi. So I'm a little bit more down south, but I understand that. I get it. Sorry, Karen, with the show, but no, hey, Gunpowder, dude, come on. We're here. We're a brotherhood, man. And listen, we're all in the fight. I tell everybody that too, and I tell y'all that, and I say it in my videos. I say it a lot to people. What you see is what you get with me, but stand in the fight together, man. We're one team, one fight, same team, same mission. So we're on it. I'm in there with you. Sin, how are you doing, man? Good to see you. Still hot in Texas? Texas is going to be ranked #1 this weekend in the AP polls, just to let you know. Am I a current Marine? No, I am not a current Marine. I served in the Marine Corps, but not currently, no. I have purchased Waze online. Brad Martin. Is that my account? Thank you. Did you use my code? Waze Energy. We got them right here. WazeEnergy.com. Use code USMC 99 for 10% off. Good to see y'all. Yes, we are all in this together. Okay. No. Used hey. USMC 99. Let's get it, man. Good deal. That's what I'm talking about. Well, hey, we're not going to get into the the political chat too much around here. Listen, I love everybody. Y'all are free to make your own choice. So we'll leave it at that. I know that politics can divide people and whatever. And if I ask, we'll talk about it, but man, I'm not interested in getting in that debate now and getting thrown on one side or the other. You could probably tell what I support and who I support just by watching my videos and who I am and how I talk. And I believe the strength of this nation and the camaraderie and the brotherhood and the love, and we all need to get together. So I'm glad you enjoyed Waze, man. They've got some cool stuff coming up, too. They got some new flavors coming out. They have a new can coming out dedicated to 5th Squad, a local veteran organization here in the state of Mississippi. They're actually in the state of Tennessee and in the state of Alabama. Started here in Mississippi of supporting local boots on the ground, doing stuff, providing to the veterans. No BS. I know your answer could see the red hat in the background, and I support it. Okay, I got you. Well, good. Hey, listen, I don't mind telling you. I just don't want to start that whole debacle. You know what I'm saying? Because boy, we are so divided right now as a country, I think, and I just want everybody to come together and do for the best for the United States. That's what I want. There's no doubt about it. I don't have any shame on it. I don't have any qualms of telling you that. But if you know me, you know that I want the best for the people and us as a nation, and to be as strong as ever before. And I love my nation. I love my country, and I want to see us succeed. So there's that. Our republic needs to endure, and we'll allow them to keep dividing it. See, John's kind of we think alike on a lot of stuff, but I don't want to divide, and that's the worst thing, man. Do not divide. Don't divide. Anyway, yeah, so we're not. I've already heard two things. I don't want to talk politics, and I don't want to talk football. I know why John doesn't want to talk football, and I'm not going to say it, but feels like the powers are forced into a civil war. John, I had that conversation with some people too. Another civil war. I think we all need to figure out something, how to get along, man. And I think the military does, we're divided a lot, and we give each other flack a lot, and, we pick on each other. But in the end of the day, I think we come and we can join together and unite as one military. And I wish we could do that on other stances stuff too. Hey, since I want to join this meeting, I want to ask you one question, if that's all right. What does tear gas feel like? The CS gas. I know what you're talking about. You're talking about the CS, the gas chamber. It sucks. Hey, Brad Martin, appreciate it. Thank you. Order ways, baby. Come on. I appreciate you stopping by. You can hop back in anytime. I do appreciate your support. I do. But going back to CS gas, you can ask John. You can ask. Yeah, see, there we go. That's another Marine. There's going to be a lot of Marines in here, and we're going to all tell you the same thing. Clear out the sinuses. It sucks. It's horrible, but you're not going to die. You're not. It's not the end of the world. You're ultimately learning how to work your gear, don and clear that gas mask, and breathe and keep on and stay in the fight. Man, I've got a hair. But yeah, it's not that bad. It's not going to kill you. I'll tell you this, coming military, law enforcement, and everything that I've done, that I would rather take CS gas than pepper spray. If you've ever been pepper sprayed and you've been CS gas, I'm telling you, I'd rather have that gas chamber. I didn't even see your message going by. What do you say? Stuff will come out of your head that you didn't think you had. Brain fluid. I mean, just nasty. Joining the Marines, never look back. Best decision ever made. Exactly. Same. And I think a lot of these guys in here that were in the Marine Corps or whatever, they'll tell you the same thing. They'll tell you the exact same thing. How old are you, bud? We had a guy in here that was 17 that joined the Marine Corps. And so we were just talking about him, about he should be finishing up boot camp, I do believe, this coming Friday. If everything works out, I think the 11th is his graduation date. And I hope he comes back in here so we can have some good conversations with him. That's mine. NCIS. Oh, Nipper. What going on? I knew you were in here. What about NCIS? The TV show? Naval Criminal Investigation Services? Whatever they are. Yeah, what about them? Yeah, Nipper, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you in here, man. McJunkin, CS gas is like sticking your face into every one of your platoon mates' boots after 25 months. You can't really describe what it's like until you've really gone through it. It sucks. But speaking of military mindset, George Washington, our first president, wanted musicians, militia to be able to make their own weapons. That is an interesting fact. Yeah, I think I've heard NCIS. I've heard of it. I've heard of that show before. That's an old show, right? Yeah. Is it Hell Week for Thomas this week, or is his final drill? So if I've done the math correctly on Thomas, this is his final week. He's already what we call the Crucible. He's already done the Crucible. He finished up the Crucible. Honestly, he should have finished it last week. And coming into this week is preparation for, your battalion commander's inspection, your parades, your practice, your getting things done if everything went well with him. So yeah, he should be, if he's on track and he's tracking along the way he's going, he's done. Well, he's not done. Their final PFT, their final inspection, getting everything together, but he's pretty much, if he's made it this far, he's going to graduate. It sucks, but it's like anything that you need to go through to realize that you are capable of clearing your gas mask, working your... Exactly, John. Dawn and clear, figuring out how to work your equipment, testing your equipment, make sure it's right, make sure you're trained on your equipment, and make sure you know how to use your equipment. Wham, bam. Thank you, ma'am. We're done. Here, get some water. I gotta, no, you don't have to throw it back, but go put a shirt on. Crazy kid. Anyway, he's getting me my water. Oh, look at this man that comes in here. Speaking of a diverse community, there's the Army for you. My man, it's so weird. I call him Delta in another setting, but Darren, what's up, brother? I knew you were going to come in here with some of that mess. What are your favorite what type of shoes are you talking about? What type? Like my favorite shoes, running shoes, boots. Thank you, buddy. Mm-hmm. What are you drinking? Best energy drink in the world. The best energy drink in the world. Nice plug. Get out of here, boy. Favorite type of shoes. I mean, tennis shoes. I wear Brooks.
Shameless plug.
Got me all jacked up. Running shoes. I use Brooks. I wear Ultima Maritime Assault boots. There are some other type of boots that I wear, but I mean, those are pretty much, and then I wear Hey Dudes, I wear whatever. I mean, depending on what you're talking about and what you're wanting to do, I mean, there's different types, Gecko. So, that just really depends. Imagine breathing in powdered fiberglass and your throat itching. You want to cough when you breathe. Yeah, that's CS. That's CS gas. Yeah, that's pretty much are Tennessee and Alabama fans okay? Listen, we've hit politics, we've hit football. Oh Lord. Cross country. Merrell makes good cross country. Adidas makes good cross country. Any of those, I'm not sure what you use or what you're looking for, but there's a lot of different shoes out there. Whatever, taking care of your feet is important. However you want to look at it. people are going to differ. Some shoes are going to work different for people. Some boots are going to work different, but most of the time you buy a high dollar, high brand type of shoe, then you'll be good to go. Yeah, we had a bye week. We did have a bye week. I know we're footballing and U.S. Veteran Corps seems to be legit helping get supplies and food into the restricted area. Yeah, the U.S. Veteran Corps. There's a lot of third party people other than heck our government doing things that they should be doing. They're trying to get it to the people. Michigan needs a bye week so they can figure out their quarterback. Yeah. There's a lot of football talk. Back to getting the house squared away for storm coming my way. Simplify. Hey, thanks Nipper. Thanks for joining in. Okay, y'all. Hey, sweet. Y'all take your time. Hey, I do have a lot of good videos lined up, so come on back. Like I said, I know we've been through a lot, but of videos and different things. But yeah, I want to take a look at some of this stuff. I wonder why they're out of funds. I don't think they're out of funds. If you need funds, they'll make funds. It depends on what you want to make the funds for. My opinion. So what do you think of today's generation? Yeah. So my last video that I put out today, I was talking about, hey, a video that I came back and I saw just out of nowhere, randomly was, hey, is today's Marine Corps soft? And I kind of talked about that, and I kind of, in the end of the video, kind of concluded that not necessarily that the Marine Corps is soft, but what quality of individual are we giving to the Marine Corps for them to make Marines? Is the generation softer, and what they're getting, the material or the bodies that they're getting, are they softer? So not that necessarily the Marine Corps is softer, but the resources they're getting, it's a little different. So, I still think we're upstanding, and we're standing up to the warrior ethos and the esprit de corps, the core values, honor, courage, and commitment. I think all that's there. The combat training, the things are still there. It's we're having to adapt to culture shift and to mold that into what the Marine Corps wants. See you, man. Watching Full Metal Jacket should be a requirement in boot camp. Yeah, I think. Hey, thanks, brother. Appreciate you. Thanks for stopping by. Do you think the Marine Corps ads today are on par with the awesome advertising they had when we enlisted? Yeah. Hey, John, listen, I saw a Marine Corps ad while watching football this weekend. It was the drone, the I'll try to find it. Maybe we can look at it, but it's the drone where they're talking about drone warfare and, every climb in place and different and adapting and improvising and overcoming to the battlefield. And that's the first time I've seen that one lately. So listen, kind of when we went in or whatever, the sword slaying dragon and, the molding of, a warrior and things like that is definitely different. And they're trying to, those ads and everything recruiting are pushing where we are in the world today. So, yeah, okay, they're the drone operators, the Reaper and the Predator drones. Yeah, heck yeah, dude. We wouldn't be able to do it without those guys and the drones, but it is a whole different world than when we were in. General Washington once asked a Continental Marine if they needed any more supplies to keep warm in the winter. The Marine said, "No, sir. The heat blast from the shooting the enemy keeps us warm enough." That's pretty sweet. You're going to react to drill from Vet TV. I don't know if I've seen that. React to drill from Vet TV. I haven't seen that one. But hey, I'm all about, if you'll leave it down in the comments on a video, a link, or point me to where to go. I love a suggestion. I love a video, and I'll do it. I've done, like I said, from 1920s all the way to 2024 to where we are now, and anywhere in between, I've done it. So you want to see it? Let's do it. I've done the Army, the Navy, the Air Force, the Coast Guard, you know, so you let me know. But yeah, let me know about that. I'll write that down. Drill from Vet TV. I'll do that. I'm gonna make a note. Thank you for that. I do love the suggestion. I do love awesome. Okay, y'all ready for some videos? I got some videos, and I found this video of like and we've been on it, and I get a lot of questions, and I get a lot of, listen, it's hard to keep up, but shoot it down, tag me, and I'll do that video for you. But let's get into this video. I want to watch it while we're here. I'll be back in a bit. Need to help all of us more. Hey, McJunkin, Semper Fi, brother. Appreciate you. Keep doing work, supporting you. If you need anything, reach out to me of how I can help and help you guys out there. But you're still doing it, man. You're the man. I do appreciate that. Okay. All right, we're gonna watch this video, and like I said, some of these videos, I came back and I saw and I see, and I'm like, wow, that's what we were talking about. I don't know if they're listening to us or whatever, but it's real. It's real. If anyone has thoughts they need to get off their chest, please don't keep it in. Talk to someone, talk to a stranger, call into counseling. There are resources available to simplify. Yes, you're exactly right. There are resources. The VA, my local VA, they have a 1-800 number. And you can call any of them 24 hours. And I preach that on my channel too. Don't battle alone. Mentally, it's not a safe place. This is not a safe place. Physically, you can help. Talk to a brother, talk to somebody, talk here. Whatever the case may be, don't battle alone. That's perfect. 100%. Okay. Let's get going on the video here. I'm gonna put y'all here. Good deal. It's called the Core Vision. The Core Vision. Make sure I get all the volume right and everything so I don't bust everybody's. Yeah. Yep. It doesn't matter if you're whatever veteran, you can call the hotline. For real. Reach out. Don't do it alone. Do not do it alone. Okay. You ready? I think we're ready. It's called the Core Vision.
The battle to keep our nation and its people safe has changed. Our world has become more dangerous and more unpredictable, and those who seek to cause...
Time out. I was trying to get the volume right. Let's start over. Here we go. Sorry about that.
The battle to keep our nation and its people safe has changed.
Yes.
Our world has become more dangerous and more unpredictable, and those who seek to cause harm and destruction take that opportunity all too often.
Too much.
But America has a powerful response.
Come on, baby. Chill bumps. Let's go.
America has its Marines. A naval expeditionary force in readiness.
Yes, sir.
Extremely adaptable and agile. prepared to operate inside contested maritime spaces,
Yep.
built to win our nation's battles and create order from chaos anytime, anywhere.
Yeah.
The Fleet Marine Force is forward deployed and forward postured, deterring potential adversaries and safeguarding key maritime terrain. We are first on the scene, first to help, first to contain a brewing crisis, and if required to do so, first to fight. We work and fight in partnership with the Navy, which makes us instantly mobile, amphibious, and lethal. And our self-sustained forces are able to keep peace, bring aid, or take the fight anywhere on the planet.
Hey, listen, I mean, I'm gonna finish watching it and everything, but land, air, and sea, no matter where you are, no matter what you've if we're gonna fight, we're gonna find you and we're gonna fight. We're gonna be first to fight and we're gonna be ready to fight. But that's what I'm saying. You saw it there. The land, the air, and the sea, doesn't matter what it is. The Navy's gonna get us there, the Air Force is gonna get us there, we're gonna get us ourselves there, and dadgummit, we're gonna bring the pain. Let's go, let's continue on.
Capable, battle-tested, determined to win.
You must
Over
give
the training.
100% of yourself at all times.
And never quit or give up.
Steeped in our core values of honor, courage, and commitment, Marines bring moral, physical, and intellectual strength to every situation.
We got some
And when their
smarts.
time in uniform is done, they use those qualities to continue to serve their communities. But before Marines can ever fight
Amazing.
our battles, they learn to work together to overcome doubt, fear, and weakness,
Yes, sir.
and become capable of making smart and decisive combat decisions. It's a special skill honed across more than 240 years of defending this nation, and it's made the Marine fighting spirit legendary.
Legendary. I'm telling you, dude, this is a good one. I like this. They need to put this out a lot.
Strategic environments are changing, characterized by evolving technologies and a fight for accurate information. It's a chaotic environment that calls for a next-generation approach.
Okay, here we go.
As the world's
You
premier
see it?
naval expeditionary fighting force, we operate across air, land, sea, and cyberspace. Embracing information
There's your
environment
drones.
operations and integrating as part of the combined joint force, Marines bring unmatched combined arms capability.
Nothing like it.
From the great battles of the past
Yeah.
and to those ahead that will surely test our nation, the Marines exist now and have always existed for a singular purpose:
Yep.
to fight and to win. And as our world becomes more complex, we'll continue to build a fighting force that can counter every threat to our country.
How would you like that pulling
This
up on you?
is your Marine Corps. These are your Marines.
Come on. How would y'all like that? Listen, I don't care if you're a Marine or not. That's motivating, right? That is motivating right there. There's so much in that video that I want to go back and talk about. I mean, absolutely. Like I said, I got chills from the first 10 seconds of the video of just pumping this up, and I don't know. They should play this. Then recruiting would go up tremendously. To win, that's the point. To win, we are built to win or die trying. Exactly. If you're going to fight, why fight if you're not going to win, right? With the mindset of why fight if you're not ready to win, or you don't believe that you're going to win, or you don't know that you're going to win. Go Army, beat Navy. All right. Well, yeah. makes me wish I'd still stayed in. Golly, man, that motivates me a lot. Good heavens. It just... I don't know. I mean, there's so much in that video I missed a lot, and I was just soaking it in. I never watched that video. A lot of these videos, like I start to play and I look at, and I'm like, oh, I should do it, and then they pop up, and it's a great video. Yeah, that's tough. All right, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna walk. I might pause it, and I want to ask some questions that I saw in there. Hey, Darren, I saw your drones in there. I saw your drone operators. I saw some land, air, and sea. I saw some conventional warfare. I even saw they even went back to, you know, trench warfare and Iwo Jima and Belleau Wood, and showed that of where we came from and who we are and how we got to where we are today. But anyway, yeah, bam, I got goosebumps too.
The battle to
right, here
keep
we go.
our
I'm gonna
nation
kinda pause.
and its people safe has changed.
Okay, the battle has changed. The battlefield has changed because we're not where we were, you know, 10 years ago or 20 years ago, decades ago, 50, 70, 100, 200 years ago. The battlefield has changed 100%.
Our world has become more dangerous
Yes, it
and
has.
more unpredictable.
Unpredictable, 100%. More dangerous, more unpredictable with technology and everything that's going on. Time out. Dude, my man. Holy cow. Hold up. So let's take a break. Look, I got JJ coming in here. My man is doing 20 gifted again. Holy smokestacks. JJ, my brother. Dent, listen, I'm scrolling with comments and memberships and everything. I see them. I can't call them all out. Dude, JJ, let's go, baby. Did you watch that video with us? It motivated you, didn't you? Heck yeah. Look at that. Man, good stuff. Good stuff. Semper Fi, brother. I know you're probably working. You're on night shift, weekends, everything that you're doing, dude, supporting the channel. Oh, you're awesome, dude. Hey, listen. How did you get a gifted membership? My boy JJ gifted you that membership. If you got one, make sure to tell him thank you. He supports this channel and the mission and the mindset of what we got going on over here. So, dude, oh, man, holy smokes. Yeah, he's big dub, man. Dude, JJ is awesome. He's awesome. He's done that before. Same team, same fight. Same team, Semper Fi, brother. Yep. Dent, how we doing, brother? I saw you in there with the whole thing in the video, but that's good stuff. Good stuff. JJ taking a little break at work. I know what he's doing. I'm fixing to motivate him still. I'm not stopping right now. All right, let's go. Let's go. Welcome all the gifted members in here, man. Welcome. I think you're going to love it here. Great community, great mindset, great people. Join us. Oh, dude, you're awesome. That's humble man right there. Being humble. Appreciate it. I do. I see him in the comments. I see him all over my channel too. See ya. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. Yep. Be careful. Don't text and drive. Don't watch me and drive. Go Tigers. Go Tigers. That requires a crayon. I agree with you. What color y'all want? Well, let's see. Y'all gonna go my favorite? Listen, I'm telling y'all, I'm a green man. Lean, mean, still a Marine. JJ, this one's for you, baby. You don't think I bit it off? I did. Come on. Yep. Yep. I'm with it. Good. Don't text or drive. Don't touch your phone. Be safe. That'll get me all jacked up for the night, baby. Oh, great start. Great start. All right, let's go. Let's finish it out. Or finish me commentating on it. Choke. Anyway, we won't go into that. That's for another day. Man, I'm going to put some. All right, here we go. I see the orange footballs, Tennessee Volunteers, Michigan Wolverines.
And those who seek to cause harm and destruction take that opportunity all too often.
They do. He said they. Let's go. Listen real quick, and then I'll kind of comment on what he said. Listen.
Become more dangerous and more unpredictable. And those who seek to cause harm and destruction take that opportunity all too often.
They take the opportunity all too often. To me, the attacks, the everything is getting, the gap is not growing. It's becoming shorter and shorter and shorter. More than it was. Why don't you just eat a crayon? I know there's stereotypes that Marines are stupid, but that's just weird. Yeah, we are kind of crazy, man. Welcome to the Thunderdome. No. JJ, my man, in here gifted me 20 subs. I had a buddy of mine say that deserves you eating a crayon. I can't turn it down, man. We're different. We have a different mindset. Yeah, being stupid. But hey, Marines are intellectual. Marines are smarter than you think. Trust me. So, somebody's got to do it. Yeah. But, they say that we're like kindergartners and we eat crayons and we don't think well and jarheads and, we don't have the mental capacity, but dadgummit, we'll get the job done, right? You want a house moved, you want something blown up, disappeared, you want something annihilated, wiped out, who are you going to call? I'm just saying. Who are you going to call? Phones are dangerous on sidewalks and mails too. People have zero environmental awareness, 100% dent. Thanks for coming. The world is way too wealthy to not start wars and capture resources. That's why real good men enforce the good law and order and discipline. Yeah. Don't Marines have the highest ASVAB requirements? Yeah. Yeah. You can get an ASVAB waiver, but yeah. I'm telling y'all, listen, they think we crayon eaters and we're knuckle draggers and we don't know nothing. I'm telling you, some of the smartest dudes I know, last week there was a smart Marine on TV. He gave us Marines a morale boost, baby. You don't see that often. That is a well-spoken, well-dressed Marine right there. Anyway. PDM, how we doing, baby? Good to see you. I'm sorry we were mid-video and gifteds and... Oh, man. U.S. Army... The U.S. Army, no, but I didn't mean no disrespect, but my family is on me. No. Hey, listen. Here, we have thick skin. I promise you. We're all good, brother. We're all good. Trust me, there's an Army guy in chat right now, and there's some Air Force, and I've got all brothers that are, and they give us flack, and they give us... It's okay. You're not going to hurt my feelings. I promise you. Yeah. A house move? Yeah. Anytime, anywhere. Something destroyed, anytime, anywhere. Glass parking lot, you name it, we're in there. No disrespect, brother. None taken. I promise you. All good. All good. Simplify. Let's get this video going. Come on. Were you a diesel mechanic, right, John? You're a diesel mech? If I'm not mistaken.
But America has a powerful response.
This is motivating. Go
America, take that opportunity.
Here we go.
All too often.
All too often, but
America has a powerful response.
Chill bumps. Oh, dude, who wants to just get some? Oh my gosh.
Has its Marines.
Yes, they do.
A naval expeditionary force in readiness. Extremely adaptable and agile.
Adaptable and agile. Adapt and overcome. Doesn't matter. Any climb in place.
Prepared to operate inside contested maritime spaces.
Anywhere.
Built to win our nation's battles.
Yep.
And create order from chaos. Anytime, anywhere.
Order from chaos. we're going to cause some chaos. When the Marines come in, you're going to know we're there. I'm go ahead and tell you, we've done it for over 240 years, 250 years. You're going to know we're there. I'm just saying.
The Fleet Marine Force is forward deployed and forward postured, deterring potential adversaries and safeguarding key maritime terrain.
Dude.
We are first on the scene, first to help, first to contain a brewing crisis, and if required to do so, first to fight.
If required to do so, first to fight. Sometimes a show of force and readiness when the Marines pull up, I'm telling you, anywhere in the world, you have 2,200 Marines in a MEU, a Marine Expeditionary Unit, pull up on you in your country. What are you talking about? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? So sometimes show of force might just be enough. But if it comes to it, we're ready to fight. We're ready to win.
We work in
Our adversaries do not train like we do. They do not take it seriously like we do. I'm telling y'all, they're doing some it looks like they're doing some two-gun practice here. You can see the closest Marine into the on the video that he's got his pistol out. Other Marine's got his AR, transitioning two-gun from pistol to AR. Yeah. Okay, I've got to catch up. Time out. I'm getting motivated. I'm getting fired up and hyped up. Owen, thank you, man. Yeah, thank JJ. Dude's a warrior. He's a supporter. Crayon content at MEPS on ship day. The line for the Marine Corps is always the smallest. Looks from the other service joiners like I'm glad I'm not them, but I wish I was them. Dent, great comment. Oh, yeah. JJ takes care of his people. Or try Amuse, not taken lightly on receiving yet. That's what I'm saying, Dent. A show of force. What country? Seems like a generous dude. Oh, he is. He's a real one. You're gonna find a lot. You're gonna find real dudes in here. I'm telling you, it's real people, real life that care about each other, and we're in the fight together. Yep. America's best. That's it. Crayon jokes are always cool because on game day, no one laughs when the Corps is on the move. Come on, Dent. Let's go. You're motivating me like this movie, baby. Let's go. I hope you're well. Listen, I got your correspondence, so we'll talk later. Stay in the fight. I always tell you that. Stay in the fight. All right, finish it up again. Like I said, I'm kind of stopping, but our adversaries I do not think they train and have the mindset like we do. That's what we're saying right here.
But if that's virtue.
Selfless young men and women. Selfless young men and women of virtue. Okay, selfless. You've got to learn to be selfless. It does not come natural, I don't think, to be selfless and to put your life on the line for your brother or your sister or someone else that you might not agree with. But you learn it, you train it, and you become it. You become selfless to put yourself on the line, to toe the line, and to do that. What do y'all think? I probably didn't even switch screens, but whatever. I got so dead-gum motivated. My bad on that one. Motivated, dedicated, highly motivated, highly dedicated. Y'all remember that? Oh, yeah. The community is mature and here for each other. 100%. All right, here we go.
But a force like this
to earn our title. It is earned. It is never given. That is a key point to me. Young individuals, selfless individuals of virtue and honor, courage, commitment that are going to uphold those core values, and they have the opportunity to earn the title. We're not going to give it to you. Not going to hand it to you. 250 years, we ain't going to do it. You're going to earn it. Blood, sweat, and tears. I'm still motivated.
Marines themselves are the greatest weapons in our arsenal.
100%.
Each polished and capable. Battle-tested. Determined to win.
Battle-tested and determined to win. I think that a lot of sayings that you can tell, a lot of the Navy SEAL guys and dude stellar operators, they can tell, they can look at one another and find out and just know that they're one of each other. I think that same goes for the Marines too. You when you meet one and you talk with one and you make eye contact with one and you share the heart, you share the mission, you share everything that they're doing, you know them. You know it. You can feel it. You can feel the brotherhood.
You must give 100% of yourself at all times.
And never quit or give up.
Never
Steeped
quit.
in our core values of honor, courage, and commitment, Marines bring moral, physical, and intellectual strength to every situation.
Moral, ethical, physical, mental strength. We're all doing it, right? We're a package deal, I think. Like I said, I think, Marines are getting smarter. They're raising the bar. That they're not just the jarhead or the crayon eater or whatever you want to call us. Dadgummit, we're getting in there and we're doing it. Smart thinkers.
And when their time in uniform is done, they use those qualities to continue to serve their communities.
Just because your time in uniform is up, Marines still take care of their communities. It's living proof in this chat, in this channel, of men and women that I see that are still doing things for their community, for the people, even though their time in service is up. That is 100% what it's all about, and how we continue those traditions and pass those traditions down to the next generation.
But before Marines can ever fight our battles, they learn to work together to overcome doubt, fear, and weakness.
Overcome doubt, fear, and weakness. Before we start doing other battles, we've got to work on us. We have to become Marines before we can start doing that, right? We have to get the mentality versus, hey, I'm going to go do something. Well, I'm going to do it myself first. Let me catch up. We're all green on the inside, baby. Yep. Marines always take the fight to the enemy. Surround us. No worries. You just made our day easier because now we can fight in all directions. Oh, yeah. I don't remember who quoted that, John, but I remember that. Surrounded. We're not surrounded. Crayon joke, jarheads. Things don't offend Marines. Yep. Usually we hear, could I make it through boot camp right after the hearing jokes and then the monikers? 100%. Chesty Puller, that was Chesty Puller. We're completely surrounded. That simplifies our problem right there. One mind, any weapon, ethical warriors. I like that. My favorite thing to hear from guys in conversations, I was going to join the Marines, but oh yeah, tell me more about your lack of commitment. I hear that a lot too. Oh, I thought about joining the Marine Corps. Yeah. Uh-huh. Well, I didn't. Good night, Chesty, wherever you are. R.I.P. It's second. I almost joined, right?
And become capable of making smart and decisive combat decisions.
Smart and decisive combat decisions. I think that's why we go through what we go through in boot camp, base level, the stress, the high level, the things that we do to make those decisions, good decisions, sound decisions, decisive decisions under stress, under a combat environment, if you would. So we'll be able to make those when we're called to do it.
It's a special skill honed across more than 240 years of defending this nation.
Come on, baby.
And it's made the Marine fighting spirit legendary.
Legendary, key word. I want to listen again.
It's a special skill honed across more than 240 years of defending this nation. And it's made the Marine fighting spirit legendary.
Yes.
Strategic environments are changing, characterized by evolving technologies and a
go.
fight for accurate information. It's a chaotic environment
It is.
that calls for a next-generation approach.
Here we go, the drone warfare.
As the world's premier naval expeditionary fighting force, we operate across air, land, sea, and cyberspace.
Everywhere.
Embracing information environment operations and integrating as part of the combined joint force, Marines bring unmatched combined arms capability.
Yep.
From the
Here we
great
go.
battles
Trench
of the
warfare.
past and to those ahead that will surely test our nation, the Marines exist now and have always existed for a singular purpose: to fight and
Yes.
to win.
Yes.
And as our world becomes more complex, we'll continue to build a fighting force that can counter every threat to our country.
Look at that picture. Imagine going
This is your Marine Corps.
there. My Marine Corps, baby.
These are your Marines.
Yes, sir. Golly. How motivating is that? Still, I watched it again. I had to watch it again. Oh. I had to watch it again. It was that good. Corporal's course was probably the most intense and motivating thing I ever did after boot camp. Yeah. Yep. Man, dude, I'm telling y'all, I hope, or I don't know, are you showing that video in recruiting to younger generation? If you showed me that, I still would have joined, but dadgum, I couldn't say no. Are they showing this? I don't know. Should they? I think they should. I think everybody should watch that. What do y'all think? The day before we shipped in 1984, I was 1 year old, by the way, Dent, and the Met Sergeant Major, 6x4 ribbon rack of Vietnam said, "You're about to experience a culture shock you cannot imagine." Yes. The mindset starts with recruiters when high schoolers see newly minded Marines and they're just something different. The great intangible. These are your Marines. America's cool with that. Yeah. Show them this video, right? Being at my first Marine Corps ball was very eye-opening when I was a Lance Corporal with more ribbons than a lot of high-ranking Marines there in Las Vegas. We were all moto. But John, that's how it was sometimes, right? When you and I went through, because of the time we went through. And we did. We're probably the same. We same time. Like I said, I think I was a year earlier than you, but it doesn't matter. We went in the same time frame. So yeah, you saw all that, man. I'm telling you, that's wild. I love being a salty dog. Yes, sir. Hey, listen, I loved when we went from woodland camis to digital camis, and all these guys had the digitals coming out and everything. I still hung on to those woodlands as long as I could. As long as I could, man, because they had no clue what we did. They weren't. Yeah, there's a little pride in it, right? Nothing wrong with that. Back in the day, it was maybe you can be one of us. Maybe. Still the few, still the proud. Yeah, okay, you're 2002. I was 2001. I was 01. I knew I was a year before you, but still same difference. Seeing a Lance Cooley with a ribbon stack humbles and reminds us all exactly. Yeah, because we all were so young, and then we went in a time of war, right? Like I said, I was in boot camp when 9/11 happened, and so you're getting out, you're sending these PFCs and Lance Corporals, and they're seeing combat right out the gate. Right out the gate. I wore them till you made a stop. Same here. I did too, man. I wore the black boots, still shined and polished and everything, until they just said, all right, you've got to go get digital camis. I heard Marine Corps accomplished their recruiting goals by 1. I convinced a friend of mine to get in while I was a corporal. He's now in aviation and about to be a sergeant. Hey, I don't think the Marine Corps has a problem meeting their recruiting goals. I could be wrong, but I think I read that, heard that somewhere, that the Marine Corps is still on par with their recruiting goals to this day. NATO Woodland Green was the pattern back in the day after Santines were phased out. Yes. Yep. That's what I had. That's what I went in. Then I transitioned to the digitals. John, the same way. I had 9 months left and had to use my clothing allowance the last year to buy 3. Oh, dude. So you had to use it for 9 months left? They wouldn't let you slide by. Oh, dude, that's bad. That sucks. That sucks. I still have all my uniforms in the attic. I still got my desert digitals. I've got my old school deserts that I wore on deployment because they didn't have desert digitals yet. I have my woodlands. I still have all my stuff in the attic in boxes. I kept it all. Man, that stinks. I took 3 recruits with me to boot camp. One had a heart murmur, 2 graduated. Oh, there was only 2 of us that went from where I was from. Despite being a small fighting force, I always believed the Marine Corps could use more Marines. They could, but you want quality over quantity, right? Am I kind of correct in saying that? That you still want to make it hard enough and tough enough that everybody doesn't get in, because you want the cream of the crop, you want the best of the best, and you still want quality recruits that are being transformed into Marines, right? And that helps you later on down in the retention and the quality of Marines that's in the Marine Corps. My cousin had the same name as me and got meritorious promotion in boot. Yeah, the same name as you. Was it for you? And you just didn't get it? In all fairness, Corps Fram looks better with dress shoes, and shining boots is not the best use of time. Yeah, still I get it. Great skill. Civvy life, salt being squared away. Yep. It's more about that discipline and teaching you attention to detail and stuff, Dan. I get that. And then now it's more, quick, boom, the boots now, the suede, the brown boots. Mess night was always the best. Marine Corps is limited to 180,000 by law. Is that still to this day, Dent? I didn't know if that was still I got sergeant the hard way, private, then private first class, then lance corporal, then sergeant. Did you ever go back? I went back once. I went back once. Oh man. But, they say, are you really a Marine if you didn't get an NJP or a page 11, right? But I still fought and got all the way back up. The recruiting office messed up our records when we were recording the recruits I took in with. Oh, dude, that stinks. Okay. I was just curious, Dan. I didn't know if that was still a factor to this day or not. So let's see. I think it might be higher. Let's see. I didn't get an NJP. I got a page 11. And I got rank taken for, didn't really get it taken. Yeah, I did get it taken. But got it right back after my deployment. You got non-rect? Oh, man. Oh, geez. JJ, you did? What'd you get yours for? Okay. I think you're still right, Dent, that on September 20th of 2023, the Marine Corps had 177,000 active duty Marines. So they're capped at 180. So you're right. That's still going on today. Drinking, didn't we all? But I picked up sergeant a month after I EAS'd. Yep. Same. Same. God, we all have the same. But I got mine before deployment on a port call, got my rank taken, and then got it right back. So it really didn't matter. It really didn't matter. 180,958 active personnel as of 2020, 32 okay. So there's your reserve count. Conduct unbecoming of an NCO. Oh, that's great. That's awesome. That's awesome. And yeah, I did the same thing. And oh, dude, that's great that we all share that, that little bit of, hey, we're Marines, right? We're young. And we're deploying at 18, 19 years old. Deployment, I spent my 21st birthday in Afghanistan. I got a birthday cake. Can y'all guess what it was? Let's see if John knows. I spent my 21st birthday in Afghanistan on the deployment. And I got a present. I'll give you one guess of what it was. I'll give you one guess. Just curious if anybody knows. I didn't ask permission to marry, blew my mind, and really probably why I didn't re-enlist. Yeah, that sucks, man. That you had to ask permission and think, yeah. So I'll tell you, on my 21st birthday, yeah. Daggum, dude, you're like me. But I spent my 21st in Afghanistan, and I got yep, we all did. Dude, we're all the same. We're all the same. But my 21st was in Afghanistan, and I got a lemon poppy seed pound cake with a cigarette as a candle. That was my birthday. I remember. That's funny. I got 2 Budweiser NA beers and got a Pop-Tart. Do y'all remember those little coins that you used to get? You could buy stuff. That's funny, man. We're getting old, boys. We're getting old. 21, 22. Dang, JJ. Hey, gum, son. You're as worse as we are. Not as worse. You're just like us. You're just like us. I think that's why we all get along so well, right? We can all relate of having birthdays and page 11s and NJPs but hey, I'll tell you, when it got down time to get to business, all that didn't matter, Did not matter. I was the surge generator. Oh, okay. I got you. Okay. I got some crayon stuck in my tooth from earlier. Yeah. That was I mean, what was that? 2000? I mean, you're looking at what, 2004, 2006 ish, maybe something like that. Man, that's good stuff. That is good stuff. Appreciate you, brother. Heck yeah, we can all talk about it now. I literally do have crayon stuck in my teeth. I'm sorry. I think I scared that one guy off by eating the crayon, man. Oh, that's funny though. Okay, 04. That was about right. 04, 06, something like that. Yep. And I was getting out in 2009. I think the biggest part of mindset, a big part of the mindset, if not the biggest, comes from close order drill. The emphasis on this surprises a lot of recruits. Yeah. Are you playing Call of Duty? Oh, okay. All right. No, I'm just messing with you, by the way, man. Thanks for keeping me up in the background. I still got the crayon stuck in my teeth, man. Move the racks, baby. I cannot. And somebody asked me earlier, or we're talking about that recruit that went on early, and he should be graduating like October the 11th. And I hope he comes back in here because I want to ask him some of those questions. Are they still doing that? Are they still doing it? I don't know. Hold on one second. Okay, I'm going to bring something out, and I'm going to see if y'all remember, or y'all know what this is. Why don't you just eat a nice crayon, like a red crayon? At least it would look like you're bleeding, got the cool factor. I don't like the reds, man. Don't like the reds. Close order drill builds bearing that cannot be faked. Yeah. Yep. That's 100%. And that is training, repetitiveness over and over and over again. Okay, he's got to feed the dog. Okay. Muting so I don't blow y'all's eardrums out. He's got a field trip tomorrow, or they're going all week. They're going to Gatlinburg. They're going to Dollywood. They're doing a whole fall break thing with the school, so he's getting ready to prepare for that. So in times before YouTube, we had no idea Bit and Yellow Bat would look like. Yeah. How'd you open that? You learned how to twist it off? Hey, what do y'all know about this? Anybody? I needed something. Need some sugar. Needed something. Helicopter to the Foot Lockers for unsecured weapons at night. Oh, dude. Movies cannot capture this. Not even Full Metal Jacket. Nothing funny about getting yelled at like that. Very stressful. Yeah. And you can't prepare for that, Dent. And everybody's like, oh, you won't yell at me like that. Okay. Well. All right. But yeah, I want to talk to this guy Thomas and see if things are still going on the same as they were back then until now, and how things. I still think the intensity's still there, gents, ladies and gents. That I still think it's there. I don't think it's pronounced more, but the world of YouTube and social media and videos and bringing a light to everything has definitely done something different, but I still think it's there. I still think they're doing some of the stuff that we went through. Pickup night 40 years ago stays with me now. All right, there comes the crayon. Woo! Got it out. All right, I have another video. We all unlocked our footlockers and then marched around the squad bay, dumping them and dragging feet to mix all of our stuff together. Oh, dude, yes. I remember that. I do remember that. Oh, man. So dumb. Hated it. Dude, you'd be wearing somebody else's skivvies for a week. If you didn't mark your gear, socks didn't fit, pants. It was absolute terror. There was absolute terror during all of that. I do remember that. I do. I got another video. Are y'all ready? Let's go for another one. Let's go for round 2. Coming out here going 2 videos in one sesh. I got $1 billion idea. Make flavor crayons for Marines. I'm out. Stand by. Toxic Games, you here? You here? Are you here? I'll show you something. I'll show you something. Somebody has taken your idea. Artificial flavored crayons. These are real, by the way. Real, which I ate. I'm telling you, I'm gonna put my face. Real flavored. Real flavored. Which one do you prefer? You like the real ones? My boy said he likes the real ones. Are you hungry? Go ahead. Real. I'm telling you. Dude, yeah, somebody took your idea, brother. Somebody took your idea. But yeah, look, I even have a whole box of them. I keep them. Got a whole little box. See? So, yes, they do make them. Where if you don't want to eat real ones, you can eat flavored ones. Wild, huh? Wild. Anyway, recruit training is a science. Yellow footprints are the easiest. Yeah. Well, maybe the bus ride is easy. And that was still tough. Anyway, sorry, had to get on the crayon thing. Sorry to bust that $1 billion idea for you, the Toxic Games, but we're all over it, baby. We're all over it. You probably hate what my dad did in the military. He was an MP for the Navy. Nah, I don't hate him. I just didn't like him at the time. Permission to come aboard. Oh, man. I got to ride on some Navy ships while I was in. They did not like us. Oh, yeah. That's what you're going to feel here. Yes, I know. They did. But justifiably, now that I look back on it, when I was in, yes, it needed to be done. I just didn't like it being done, but part of the job. It is what it is. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah. And most of those were for drinking anyway, right? Most of the time. Or fighting. I get it. I get it. They all did their part, as Dent said. Bam, great video. I saved that one. I'm gonna post a link to it. I'll link it down below. I'll make a video out of it too. All right, this one is not very long. I'll kind of let it. And this is actually during COVID, so I know it's a little bit more up to date. So he never had to go on a ship. He was so lucky and said, "Oh, okay. Well, he didn't have ship duty." Well, the Navy gave me rides plenty of times, and even on deployment. So it's okay. I didn't like it, but it is what it is. Got to see the world, right? Thanks for the taxi ride. Okay, this is how Marine Corps drill instructors are trained. Huh? Take a look. Take a look. All right. Got one more video in us. And then we gotta prepare for field trip. Y'all good? Good. Great. Let's jump into it. Boom. How Marine Corps drill instructors are trained. This is during COVID, it looks like. I've never watched this video. So we're going to jump into it together. I'll watch it. I'll try not to stop it a lot. But if I hear something or if you see something, let's stop and let's talk about it. I know it's going to probably be dummied down or cut down a little bit. For video purposes and training and learning and educational purposes, because you're not going to see everything. But let's see what they got. Wait, whoa, Potcher. Hold up. Hold up, my man. The USS Wasp. That was the same That was the same ship I was on, bro. That was the same ship I was on. What you doing, man? How are you? Yeah. I was on the USS Wasp, the USS Whidbey Island. That was my fleet that I went on. The naval fleet. So we went on the same one. That's funny. Okay. All right, here we go. Hey, Pacho, we've had a good motivating night, man. Go back and watch the video that I think is motivating us all and got us here. Dude. So, oh, you have. Good deal, man. Sweet. Good deal. So you pumped up? Had that video pump you up, right? I know it did. All right, this is drill instructors. Looks like COVID because there's some masks. I've never watched it. We'll dive into it. I'll kind of break it down. We'll talk about it. Is the 11th MEU still running? I don't know. I was 22nd, 24 MEU, a part of that. So I would imagine it is. I don't know why it wouldn't be. Let's see. Yeah, it's still going. Yeah. Yeah. Forward, the 11th Marine Expedition Unit is a forward deployed, flexible, sea-based Marine air-ground task force designated to provide geographic combat commanders all over the world. So yes, it still is. Yep. All right, here we go. I've just been keeping quiet. Good deal, man. Well, hey, we're here. Come on, man. All right.
These are Marine Corps drill instructors conducting a pickup of new recruits in boot camp. But before they get there, it all starts here at Drill Instructor School.
Yes, sir.
At the Marine Corps Recruit Depot in Parris Island, South Carolina.
Okay.
I'm over 30. We've been in school for too long for you to be messing up these simple things.
Insiders spent 3 days with a class of students in week 6 of their 9-week training.
Drill instructors are the front-facing element of the Marine Corps to those new recruits that are joining the organization. We make it abundantly clear to them that at the end of the day, they're setting the example for the future of the Marine Corps.
Yes.
You will be turned over to a team of drill instructors who will train you for the next 12 weeks.
A Marine Corps drill instructor is a non-commissioned officer responsible for training recruits from the moment they step on the yellow footprints at boot camp to the moment they officially become Marines 13 weeks later.
That's right.
The base pay for a drill instructor is about $30,000 a year, with
$30,000 a year. And this looks maybe 2020. $30,000. Think about that. I did not know that. $30,000 a year? Come on. Boost it up a little, right? Jesus.
opportunities for extra pay.
2-6. I know 2-6.
Not close interval. Fight it.
This class has 75 students, including 12 females.
And Doug.
My bad.
Whoa, Limu! We're in a parade!
Sorry.
One of whom ranks as class commander.
Being in the
Whoa. She is short. What? In the Army, once he hit E5, the maximum we get is like 36. Dude, that's bad too. And these are sergeants and staff sergeants. I'm seeing your comment. Yeah, they're getting stipends, but it ain't much. You're not getting anything unless you're combat deployed and getting that tax-free money and the hazard duty pay. Trust me, I know. Good Lord. But look at this drill instructor. She's in drill instructor school. Look how small she is.
Ranks as class commander.
Wow.
Being in this institution where the female rate is low, nothing is just given to you just because you're a female. You have to work 10 times more than probably a male Marine.
What made you decide to become a drill instructor?
It all goes back to boot camp. From recruit training, I told myself I want to come back to Parris Island.
It all started in boot camp. I want to change people's
life. I want to give back to the Marine Corps and make Marines.
Mindset. Ooh, they got some nice gear.
What are we here to do? Make Marines, right? Yes, sir.
Our curriculum is 540 academic training hours packed into 57 training days, about 10 hours of training a day.
Jeez.
They come from all walks of life across the Marine Corps. Some of them are very young and junior, beginning their second enlistment, and other ones are more senior and have maybe seen combat. There's a whole breadth of experience, talent, and skill that shows up.
That's right.
You little scumbag! You will learn.
Movies like Full Metal Jacket have created a perception of Marine Corps drill instructors that the school is trying to change.
Wow.
I think the general stereotype of what a drill instructor is just this uncompromising, foreboding disciplinarian that lords over a recruit.
Sir, no, sir!
But the stereotype isn't just based on pop culture. The Marine Corps has confronted multiple reports of abusive treatment by drill instructors for years, something the school says it acknowledges and addresses directly with students in its curriculum.
A true drill instructor will have the respect of the recruits.
We all understand these concepts, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah, you can be, stern with them, strict, because we got a job to do here, but at the end of the day, we're here to take care of you.
Can we handle that?
Yes, sir.
My EDI, she was the role model I wanted to follow. I told myself I wanted to be like her.
Yes, sir.
So today we're going to be going on an overview of the specific allegations of abuse.
Students review cases of past drill instructors who were found guilty of abusing recruits.
Kick them and force them to drink water until they vomited. You're not going to be that drill instructor. Yes, what happened in the past does not have to happen in the future.
Happens in the past, doesn't happen in the future.
Marine Corps drill instructors, you make the future, do you understand? Yes, sir.
What Tractor Supply customers experience is personalized service made
that they don't have ad blockers. Good Lord. I have one. And we're here.
One of the most important responsibilities as a drill instructor is in the name. Leading drill.
It's time to perform. The grind don't start once you get out in the regiment. It starts now.
Drill instructors teach recruits how to march in step, perfectly spacing themselves apart and executing precise turns as a group. So in training, they're expected to do everything a recruit is required to do.
Exactly. Why ask a recruit to do something if you haven't done it? Perfection, leading from the front.
This job is incredibly physical for them. They are on their feet for as much as 14 to 16 hours, and the drill instructor has to have the physicality to develop the recruits throughout the training day.
Even when you think you're tired, you need to keep pushing because you're in front of recruits. If you're tired, don't let it show off because they're looking up to you. You're that role model that they want to emulate in the future.
Left over, right. Ready? Move!
Students don't just train their bodies, they also train their voices.
Yes. Noted. I draw master. Eyes. Right.
Pose! March! Pose and extend the line as you work.
The voice is the number one tool. We have to have it.
Get beside start profit you.
So on average, you have around 70 to 90 recruits that you are instructing with 3 to 4 drill instructors.
You're not screaming, Lisa.
He can't even talk.
You make a correction on a recruit, yell it out, and then if that recruit hears, every single recruit hears.
How many paces from track to track? 3 paces, right?
Even the most cordial commands are delivered at a high volume.
High volume, high intensity.
I like the first one. Come down. Ready? Move.
They tell us to use our diaphragm, not to use your throat, because that's how you get the froggy voice.
We don't want to scream 96. No, that's all of you up your mouth too. You're part of the series. A-Series.
Let's go.
A-Series.
So at night, I drink tea with honey, and sometimes I put lemon, and that actually helps get my voice back the next morning.
I know we screamed the I-Series.
And this tool gets plenty of practice.
There's a distinct
the place where
voice.
the drill instructor will spend the most time with their recruits is in the squad bay. For this exercise, students are practicing BDR, or Basic Daily Routine Protocols, where recruits prepare for bed after a long day of training.
Those are not real rifles either, I saw.
3 students are chosen to take the role of drill instructor.
Oh, they're in drill instructor school, that's right.
While the rest of the students act as recruits.
I gotcha. Simulating it.
Half of the platoon prepares and cleans their racks, while the other half goes to the head for hygiene protocols.
Toothpaste on the toothbrush. Toothpaste on the toothbrush. Towel on the hook.
They're going to be responsible for the livelihood and the welfare as many as 80 to 90 young adults, many of which don't necessarily understand the tenets of basic hygiene.
You're looking for ingrown toenails, you're looking for blisters, you're looking for cellulitis. There could be a recruit who has a broken toe or who has a sprained ankle and is bruised, but he doesn't want to say it because he's scared to get dropped.
Everyone comes from different places in the world. Some of them never had a big brother or big sister. Some of them never had a good mother or a good father figure.
100%.
And that's what we really are for the first time. And they look at us like that, and I say everything that we do is send that example.
Yeah.
When you write, your tone influences how readers respond.
What are some reasons that Marines do get married?
Here we go.
Sorry, one of the reasons Marines may get married is because they just feel that they're at that level of commitment.
Leadership training in the classroom prepares students for conversations with recruits making the transition into adulthood.
Sometimes Marines get married just to get out of the barracks or just for BAH purposes. Good step.
There's a lot of important
100%.
aspects that we teach here besides, drill and physical fitness, but inside we teach a lot of core values.
We don't really have a good way to measure our moral and our mental strength, right? Those characteristics and those fibers that really make up who we are, okay?
The school administers mental health screenings for students and gives them an assessment of their perceived strengths and weaknesses.
It's about being proactive, trying to be able to look at identifying these things earlier.
We overestimate our abilities or we underestimate our abilities.
Inherent to that new role of being a drill instructor and training, drill instructor school, there's some unique stressors that happen regarding that. And we're trying to understand both personally and professionally what we can do to set them up for success.
What's he cheating
So
for?
what you're telling me now is you have no attention to detail at all.
As the end of training nears, students report to the parade deck for a strict uniform inspection.
You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 visible IPs right here.
Any mistake, like a strand of fabric hanging off a uniform, known as an IP, is critiqued.
Hey, bro, wait for the ribbons. Aye, Staff Sergeant. Aye, Staff Sergeant. Dirty boss. Aye, Staff Sergeant.
How does it feel? Staff Sergeant. Yeah, because you still don't freaking. You just tell me that you have it and you don't.
Aye, Staff Sergeant. Put it on.
Aye, Staff Sergeant.
Even the class commander had issues with her uniform.
Flyaways in the hair. Double crease in the trunk. Double crease. Double crease.
Aye, Staff Sergeant.
Ready, stop.
The finishing touch
You don't
for
get a
a
pass.
drill instructor uniform is the campaign cover, which
Here we go,
students
baby.
receive upon graduation from drill instructor school.
The coveted campaign cover.
After graduation, new drill instructors commit to a 3-year tour working with recruits in boot camp.
Receiving special recognition for superior achievement in physical excellence is Sergeant Arambula from 3rd MEF Information Group.
It feels amazing to wear the cover and finally walk across that stage. I want to make sure once I get to my company that I make an impact on every single recruit, That's my main aspiration. I want to show up and give 100% at all times to those recruits and be that example. Because I want to lead from the front.
I believe it. Hey, listen, like I said, that's the first I've watched that video, and you know, I think that there's a couple other ones out there too, and there's a stereotype and there's a stigma of drill instructors, and a lot of thing has changed. And I was reading some comments, and you know, from PDM, but 1967 Vietnam doesn't agree with this DEI. Yeah, I understand that and I get that, and 100% agree with you. And there's a lot that's changed. There's a lot that I don't agree with. There's a lot I do agree with, but I think I've said it before that times are changing. Times have changed, so we have to adapt in a way, because we're being given a different product to make Marines, right? Like it's a different generation, so therefore you're not getting the product. I say product, but you're not getting the type of person that you were getting some 40 years ago, 50 years ago, 20 years ago. You're getting a different type, so you're having to adapt and to overcome of what you're getting to train, and that's the quality, right? You're doing with the best with what you have, I think, and they're trying to do that. And if they don't, then what happens? You don't get anything. And I don't think anything should change. I don't think the standards should change. I don't think anything else should change, but you're going to have to learn how to go around some of those issues and break barriers, I think. I don't know. That's a tough call, man. That is a tough call that I don't know that I could make. To be honest with you, I don't know if I could make that call. America expects something of Marines. This something falls on the shoulders of drill instructors. The pressure must be immense. Exactly. I'm with you, Den, on that too. It's like, you know, you want it, but you don't want to know how it's done. Don't tell me how it's done. Just get it done. But now that you want to know how it's done, I don't like how you do it. Sorry, that's not how it works. Well, not at least to me. Because if you want something done, don't ask questions. Just let me get it done, and I'll get it done for you. Anyone with any sense disagrees with DEI nonsense. Well, we see the recruits. Some things have to be earned, period. 100%. I think we're all in agreement on that. Ribbon Creek was a transformative moment for sure. One of the DIs lived a long time and was deeply troubled by it, and was not a failure of conscience. It was a costly lesson. Yep. It was a bigger expectation. Yeah. And man, it's just, you know, I hope that's my goal. Like I said, we're still trying to, you know, the title, and you're earning it and you're still getting that. But also, I feel led, and I feel my heart and the channel and everything. I agree with everybody, but somehow we have to bridge this generational gap to all get on board and say, hey, keep the traditions, keep this from what we did, and then, but the new, and kind of blend it the best we can, and not give up any of our core values or any of our history on what we do. And I don't know how you do that all the time. You know, sometimes it'll be easier, sometimes it won't. So, yeah, it's a fine line, and it's tough. That is the paradox. Big expectations, but somehow conform to the safe space silliness. Yeah, but that starts with us passing down knowledge and information and to the generation, to the youth, of what we're doing. And I think that some of that falls on us too, you know, right? That falls on us. So we have to do our part as well. And we all do, and we all have a part in everything that we do. So yeah. You want a diamond, use pressure. Exactly. And I do not think we should get rid of that. I think that we need to we really need to to stick to it. Do they still have the card that you can give a drill instructor and will let you take a break in the middle of your training if you feel too stressed out? Those are called stress cards, and yes, they still have the stress cards. But it's not saying that you can't do anything. It's like it's almost like a limit. I don't know too much about them, but it's almost like a limit of what you can do, and say, hey, let's check on my mental. I don't like that, but it's different for me, and that's not what I'm used to, so I can't say that it doesn't work if I've not talked to a drill instructor or if it's effective in training, so I really don't know, but yes, I do, and I have heard of those. They have something to that nature. And the so-called stress card and Army thing. Yeah. And the Marine Corps is the drill instructor actually has the card, you know, and so he has this limit to what he can do. And I guess in how I've been explained is like how much he can do in a period of time. It's not that he can't do the physical, the I-teeing, the quarter decking, the pit, however, whatever you grew up with. It's just the interval level of what he can and he can't do. You see what I'm saying? So he can still do all those things, but I remember getting quarter decked. I remember getting slayed, ripped, pitted. I mean, ridiculous. Going back, doing it, and then 2 seconds later, come back and doing it again. But I think there's like a time difference in between when they can and when they can't do that now. So a little different, but still keeping the same intensity there, because it's what makes us Marines, right? It's military and training. Don't go in if you're not going to get stressed. It's a job that people get overwhelmed, shouldn't be doing. Yeah, I agree with that. But you don't know what you're getting into. There's a lot of information out there today. You know what you're getting into. Back in the day, not even in my day, even prior to and up to, we didn't know what we were getting into. I appreciate my drill instructors for caring enough about me to sacrifice family time 100%. Yep. Drill instructors follow the strict SOP on IT and everything. Yes. So it's more, they're following that SOP more strictly. And they're doing it the way, and then maybe in the past, they had a little bit more flexibility to do whatever they wanted to do and make a judgment call. Now they're pretty much, dotting the I's and crossing the T's and doing everything. So, yeah. It's a little different, but it's still there. The intensity's still there. I firmly believe. It's still there. I'll never forget my crucible. The final hike, my boots were soaked because I just stepped in and just walked through the mud and an obstacle. Yep. Nothing you can do about it. There's a lot of fat body people and autistic people in the military now, and I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I still don't think you see that in the Marine Corps boot camp. Now, after you get out into the fleet and everything, yes, I do see a lot of that. Why? I don't know. Other branches, I can't speak so much for them, but of what I'm going on and what I'm seeing and what I've been told, yes, there is a lot, but you got to police your own, right? And if you want to succeed and you want to do well and you want to perform well, you're going to keep your body in check. You're going to be in good physical health, mental health. You're going to be squared away all the way around. But as far as boot camp, I don't think you still see too much in Marine Corps boot camp of the overweight. We call them fat body recruits, overweight, diet recruits, whatever you want to call them, whatever nomenclature you want to give them. I don't know. By the third phase, we worshiped our drill instructors on graduation. No one wanted to leave. That's not abuse. That's love. Yeah. It's a total respect thing, man. It's total respect. My feet felt like thousands of knives jabbing in my foot. When I showed my knowledge hat, he said, your feet, oh man, I got you. Yeah. Take care of your feet. Right. But yeah, I just think that, I don't know. We're there. We are there. Mill Team 6. That's funny. But true. Everybody have a great weekend. Always great to be here, JJ. Yep. Dent, I'm fixing to sign off here. We're fixing to get ready for field trips and cooking and eating and packing and sleeping and everything too. But yeah, definitely. I'm gonna have some time this week. So other nights, be on the lookout for other streams coming live this whole week. So I've got some time where I'm gonna be here sitting with you guys, talking, sharing, doing whatever, and comment. I know there's some suggestions and comments and things and videos, and I'll look at them. But I do appreciate it. eToxic, thank you, man. JJ, thank you. Thanks for hanging out. I know I saw Potcher in there and McJunkin and John and all the other guys that are coming here on a constant basis. But this week, pay attention. I'll be live a lot. Yep, I'll be alive a lot this week. So y'all get ready. And we'll go into some more of these conversations and talk and hang out. So I do appreciate it. And like I said, let me know. Let me know what you want to see. I know there's some videos. It doesn't matter if it's the Marine Corps, the Army, whatever. There is one that I know that I'm going to do about educators going to boot camp and letting people on the inside come and see what it's like and things to that nature. I'm really excited. I have not seen that yet, and I want to walk through that with you guys. Good night, guys. I appreciate it. Yeah, heck yeah. Ra, Semper Fi, appreciate it. Good stuff. Good stuff. Y'all need anything, make sure to reach out, make sure to comment, like it, share it. You know what to do. I appreciate all the support. Semper Fi. We'll see you in the next one. Let's do it. Later, boys, gents, ladies. All right, John. We'll see you, brother. All right. Yes, sir.